like, comment, and subscribe.
So for this Let's Talk Jinx, it'll be interesting because it'll probably be one of the shortest ones we've done when it comes to the patch, which is patch 11.23 notes. And the reason is because there's like basically no champion changes whatsoever. In terms of things that might affect Jinx though, the Arcane Jinx skin will be dropping in the second week of the patch, which will be next week, I believe. No, this week is Vi week at the point of recording this video anyways. Then next will be the Caitlyn week, and then finally the Jinx week, as which case you just have to either play 3 games or win 1 game, and then you get all the skins. And it actually even overlaps. So if you don't play till the end of November, and then you like win 1 game, you'll get all 4. Arcane, Jace, Vi, Caitlyn, and Jinx, as a matter of fact. So there you go. This is mainly a preseason change to things like items and like the jungle and stuff like that, which we can skim through as well, just as a side note, right? You have the Chemtech Dragon, definitely probably Zaun inspired. That's the one that I believe gives you gas zones emerge and camouflaged enemies. So this one I think is like I think this one originally was like a teleporter one, and then they made it like camouflage zones instead. Oh no, the Hextech Dragon was the teleporter one, where like it opens portals to certain places, like from your base to Baron or from your base to Dragon, depending on which side of the map you're on, which is interesting. But yeah, there really isn't a lot of Jinx specific changes, or even the usual champion changes that we would talk about, where we'd be like, oh hey, there's a change to like this AD carry, and so the Jinx matchup between them and this AD carry changes. Not really. Now I will still make this video just to say to get Arcane Jinx though, again, that is a free skin and you actually don't have to pay for it. If you're one of those people in those groups that kind of feel like the skin is just kind of like a reworked base Jinx skin and you shouldn't cost money for it, you don't if you play it by the last week of November on the 24th and stuff. You just have to either win 1 game or play 3 games. And to be honest, even bot games count if you're someone who's burnt out on PvP at all. You can actually play co-op versus AI and you can still actually, that still counts as a matter of fact. So this video won't be too long, so I'm kind of skimming for any items, maybe like Jinx builds that are getting changes. These are mainly like tank changes, tank item changes. There's some mage changes, unless you're playing AP Jinx, not necessarily going to be your speed. Lethality changes. Lethality Jinx is a thing from time to time, but it's usually inferior to, you know, regular crit Jinx. Glacial Augment Jinx was a thing once, but maybe some runes. Okay, so like Lethal Tempo. The Keystone, available for marksman, fell a little flat. Halo Blades offered a burst of instant attack speed, Lethal Tempo a delayed burst of attack speed, and Press the Attack a delayed burst of damage. Lethal Tempo stood out as the least popular of the bunch despite having a similar win rate. This meant it was either much more niche or less satisfying, or both. We're clarifying Lethal Tempo's identity as the best ramping option for long-term value, adding attack range to make it more unique. Maybe that'll make it a bit more appealing on Jinx for those that do build Lethal Tempo on Jinx instead of like Fleet Footwork or something else. There you go. An Ultimate Spellbook. New alternate summoner spells. Jinx. I guess Jinx's ultimate wasn't included in Spellbook, but it is now. So there you go. So there's some like light Jinx changes. Here's some like Caitlyn, Jason, Jinx updates, right? Like Caitlyn had the ASU, which is nice. Jinx had some, there we go, FFX and VFX and SFX updates. So like the basic attacks, added glows to machine gun missiles, new rocket trails and explosions, zap, modernize ground telepath missile and hit VXF. Flame chompers, modernize telegraphed visuals. It's like a little circle around them too, so you can see like where exactly the hitbox is. And then on the Super Mega Death Rocket, the new missile and explosion, modernized rocket animations to emphasize its movement boosts, and the new recall has a new sound effects or SFX. With the Super Mega Death Rocket, for example, they made it more fuller. So now the projectile looks larger, but what only changed is that the projectile now kind of fills the hitbox a bit more. So there's no more of those moments where like you miss the projectile but still blow up, because it is an AoE ability after all. The hitbox was actually a lot bigger, and now the missile kind of is bigger to fill that hitbox. And these have all been applied to like all of Jinx's skins as well. So with that being said, looks like all chat's going to continue to be disabled. Okay, that's not really Jinx related. Bug fixes, and then we kind of just go into the skins, it looks like. So yeah, that's it for the patch. And like I said, Arcane Jinx, that's going to be a thing that you can get for free, not this week, and not when the patch hits that week, but the last week. Going into December almost, you'll be able to get Arcane Jinx actually for free just by winning 1 game or playing 3 games. And you can play on bots. So that's gonna be it for this video. So thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification, the actual subscribe button. But I don't know which video will be next because I have a lot of kinks. So until this time, take care. ggGetJinxed. Thank you for watching and enjoy pizza responsibly.